Silver and gold time. Let's go straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm going to leave that in the recording. Let's have a look at silver and gold, the SLV charts, and we're going to go through them all these here, guys. Let's have a look at the weekly charts here on the SLV. And you can see how we had this nice bounce off this trend line here that I've had quite some time. And the market came down to this level of support, and this level of support actually bounced off. So to me, guys, looks like this week we could have another nice rally back up to the high side on the SLV. We do have this gap here, guys, that I do believe we're likely to fill. I do believe. And that level through there, guys, you can see that level plus that gap is around the 26 level. So really, really interesting. I actually think that'll be at least a short-term target on the SLV chart for MWA. Let's have a look at the gold. The gold, GOD, came down and actually came down, didn't come all the way down, but sort of held and started taking off. Do we actually hold here, or do we spend another time to the downside? It hasn't got a very strong picture there, but again, let's have a look at the actual silver chart. This is the silver chart. Again, it looks like it came down and have a nice rally up. We had a higher close, a high in the bar. So we have, if you have a look here, let me just slow down a bit there for a minute. You can see we actually had this. If I show you here, guys, when you have a higher high and a higher high, it's bullish. This lower high and lower low compared to the previous week, down. We have this high, and we continued having high, lower low, and now we pushed up lower. The low was higher than last week's low, and this high. So that to me, guys, that looks like it's rallying. That looks like it's going to have a rally to the high side. Moving on to the actual gold chart. And the gold chart is actually doing the same thing. It's actually made a high, but I don't think the gold chart doesn't look as strong as the silver chart for some reason. But the gold chart did basically come down towards these levels through here. You see, basically came down to this support level and held up. So, but we are in this big overall trend here. So even if we go sideways for quite some time, I think maybe even if it does get into this point here, maybe this is where it's going to start heading like this here. And it's just going to start doing that, and then December it blasts off. Maybe it's going to do that. I don't know. But we're in definitely interesting territory on the gold market as well too. Looking on the daily charts, guys, the short-term charts, looking at that, it's really interesting to see what's actually going on here with the actual gold chart. You're noticing, guys, that we've got this movement up, but the stochastics is racing up really quickly. That's a very weak sign. That's a very weak sign because, or shouldn't say weak sign, but it's a sign that this selling might be sort of, it might be overdue, or it might be due for a pullback. Because when the stochastics run up like that, it means it's just like there's not much buying through there. So we need this thing. We need to continue this thing up, and we need to continue breaking up through there. But this is actually showing me, guys, that we may actually get a bit of a turning point, and the stochastics is likely to maybe run up a little bit more and then come back down. So we don't want to see that. And looking on the actual silver chart, same thing as the silver chart. The stochastics have run up just massively, just huge amounts. Just run up really quickly. So we want to see silver continuing up, continue up through there. Now actually go to the GLD chart. You can see we actually had a bit of volume through here. So we want to continue up, especially on this GLD chart. We want to continue up. This stochastic here looks a lot better than the actual gold chart itself, but we want to just keep pushing higher. We want to keep pushing higher. So we see that there, and also we also see a 14 million worth of shares bought in here. We're actually basically almost at that all-time new high, and I actually think we can actually beat that and actually start running up and break into an all-time new high for the year on the SLV chart. So guys, overall, I'm quite bullish. As you guys know, I've bought here, and I've also bought some more options just recently as well too. So out of the money options, that is. So anyway, guys, That's it for me. Remember, success can be yours if you go close. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course. And I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.